ministry are the real criminals for allowing dementors to run Azkaban. It's inhumane.
An inquiring mind.
Здрасте, здрасте.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I
Thomas
take it
Brown,
you've had a
was it?
conjuring lesson then.
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
Давайте глянем.
Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Магический рецепт стол для горшков с маленьким горшком. Разблокируй способность наколдовать стол для горшков с маленьким горшком. Используйте этот горшок, чтобы выращивать всевозможные полезные волшебные растения. Берем. Бесплатно. Магический рецепт маленький стенд для зельеварения. Берем.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Кормушка для тварей. Коробка с игрушками для тварей. Место для нарезки. Мало кто знает, но именно там Лулун и Анивайр делают те самые нарезки, да? Навозный компостер. Прыгливый горшок. Преобразователь материалов. Стол для горшков с большим горшком. Интересно. Куча горшков всяких. С 3 средними горшками, маленькими. Одни горшки, черт побери. Ладно, мы пока деньги попусту тратить не будем.
Revelio.
Зачарованная лестница в фолиантах и свитках, которая раскладывается, если нужен доступ к определенной книге. Владелец по имени Томас Браун продает различные товары, в том числе магические рецепты, которые необходимы для колдовства.
Revelio. Accio.
Опа.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a package of
Грибобас,
different
похож.
seeds? Let me
Похож.
guess. You're after something fresh.
Семена бадьяна. Открывает способности выращивать бадьян в маленьких горшках. Берем.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
Слушай,
Should we
так
go
мы
and find
можем
Sebastian?
сразу купить здесь какие-нибудь другие семена. Водоросли всякие, спорыши какие-то.
Revelio.
Эта тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлогу, который управляет магазином «Волшебная брюква». Ему нравится быть в гуще событий и обращаться с покупателями за пределами магазина.
I officially have all of my supplies.
А ты чем занимался?
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
What the fuck? Сюда идет сраный тролль? Он в броне. Откуда он взялся вообще здесь?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Uh-oh. Тролль в доспехах. Ёлки-палки. А его можно залевёсить?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Accio.
Спокойно, спокойно, сэр.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Лежать, мать твою. А! Блядь, да что ж такое-то, пиздец?
He's faltering. A few more hits.
Себастьян, брат! Призвать древнюю магию. Он умер.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Себастьян в сторонке
suppose
стоял,
so.
смотрел.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
В Хогвартсе определенно безопасно, by the way. Ничто не может угрожать студентам. Устраните ущерб.
I'll go and see what he wants. Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Отлично, блин, нам еще за троллями прибираться.
Good as new. Repairer.
По-моему, эту штуку, кстати, не тролль сломал, если честно.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain
Защиту.
protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Сейчас бы отказываться от подарка. Спасибо.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Серьезно, сэр? Блять, протрите этой хуйней, лучше пол, у вас здесь слишком грязно. Вы хотите мне вот это в награду дать? Что это за кал? У меня все снаряжения и ячейки заполнены, чтобы взять это. Окей, ладно, давайте что-нибудь продадим.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Так, это что такое там было? За мистер Шляпник. Гоблины?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Они реально не знали, что мы следим?
I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood, the goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
Что-то какие-то злодеи немного пипеги.
It's
Видали, там чувак покрылся сыпью, скитал стрянкой.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before.
Да, жутко было. Большого тролля одолели.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
Кто, я?
My friend
Погоди,
is
он
enjoying
Себастьяна,
a
по-моему,
well-earned
зовет.
butterbeer.
Себастьян, подойди
Only
к
want a
нему.
quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Чё-то засали злодеи.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the
Ну,
castle.
почапались, что поделать. Сейчас пампушечку еще захаваю на дорожку. Бесплатно все же. Через минут 20, через полтора часа где-то только, я думаю.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Сэр, возвращаясь к гоблинам в Гринготсе.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity.
Он точно сотрудничает с
I
каким-то
dare say,
другим
after what
гоблином.
happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
Ранрок и Руквуд охотятся за медальоном.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be
Запретная
precise.
секция
A bit
библиотеки.
beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Понятно. Ну там наверняка опасно, но ты как бы один туда пойдешь, поэтому все будет норм.
Wish I'd heard you defending Hogsmeade against trolls.
О, а что здесь за значок? Тут какой-то квест, да, походу, наверху? Ну-ка, пойдем посмотрим, кто там нуждается в нашей помощи.
Oi, can you help me?
Артур Пламли.
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Ну, давай, почему нет?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
С чего начнем?
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Я как раз туда и направляюсь.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Так, смотрите-ка, что мы видим? Мы видим следующее. Скелет этого носорога, да? Соответственно, дальше. Тут еще какой-то стержень с драконом извивающимся. И там вот дверь, соответственно. Что значит, типа, вот эта стрелочка? А, я понял. Подняться по лестнице от носорога. Затем мы увидим дверь вот тут. За жопой дракона, по сути, будет какая-то дверь. И там зеркало или картина наверху что-то будет. Окей. У меня тут уже метка. А, ну так уже метка сюда показывает. Так.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
Ну-ка, и что за легендар здесь был, как вы думаете?
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Школьная форма историка? То есть я теперь могу сделать вот так? Как вам? Ну, вообще это выглядит как Legendary Skin, если честно. Но белый, ну а что поделать? Можно вот так.
Revelio.
My house broom will do me fine.
Так, тут еще какая-то тяночка.
Keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are
Бабочка
back.
была, сейчас вернемся.
Keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Зачем директриса это сделала?
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Может, ты сама займешься ключами?
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Ясно, понятно. Еще одна неумеха.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least.
Хитроумные
If you
ключи.
manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know.
Как в первом фильме Гарри Поттера.
Revelio.
Так, где вы бабочку видели, друзьяшечки? Так, ладно. Ключи это все прикольно, конечно, но... Я бы, наверное, к бабуле Хакетсквори пошел. Чтобы новые спеллы поизучать.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When
Малому
you're
еще
finished,
отчитаться,
come
отчитаемся
see me.
сейчас.
Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Так, победите в 2 раундах скрещенных
Seems
палочек.
crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Да. Он же типа вроде как запрещенный должен быть, не? Ну пойдем отпиздим кого-то, я не против. Это я всегда люблю. Только давайте вот этот квест доделаем, ну то есть отнесем ему сведения. Да, братик. Не видать тебе награды. Она
Find
моя.
anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Попит он мне навалил только, да? Мог бы еще и золото отсыпать. Давайте телепортнемся, наверное, тогда к дуэлям. А то бежать здесь полчаса. Воспользуемся шорткатом. Люкан Шумсби. Угу.
Всем приятной ночи, чатик.
Спасибо, Мужеле, за 11 месяц. Спасибо огромное за ресап. Здорово. К следующей дуэли в скрещенных палочках все готово?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
Погнали.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Да я и соло, по идее, могу справиться.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Ага, нифига. А, их тро... Окей.
Potato! Stupefy! Levioso!
Act like a winner.
Stupefy!
Don't shy away now.
Reparo!
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
Accio!
Levioso.
Stupefy! Levioso!
Levioso.
Potato! Stupefy!
You're better than that!
Levioso!
Mine's the one.
Stupefy! Levioso! Accio! Oh, there goes my wager.
Fuck, она еще жива.
Levioso.
Potato! Stupefy!
Бочку ей в ебасосину. Домой.
What to do? Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Так, а что-то она еще просила от нас, по-моему. Да, вот в комбинациях еще можно попробовать. Давайте тоже это сделаем. Ты далеко не уходи, братик.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Давай.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Используйте акцию, затем 4 основных заклинания подряд.
That's it. Excellent form.
Levioso. Accio.
Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Not a bad.
Assignment's all finished.
Блин, ну когда же уже Авада-Кедавра будет, ребят? Мне кажется, мы уже достаточно набрались опыта. Так. Давайте обратно к бабуле. Бабуля. Блин, карта вот, конечно, вообще неудобно как-то сделана. Ни хера непонятно, куда тут, чё вообще. Да в доме-то удобно, более-менее карта была сделана. Этот парень уже 10-й круг наворачивает, бедолага. Кто-нибудь покажите ему дорогу.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Я постараюсь, мэм.
And keep your wand steady.
Мяу. Вы изучили достаточно заклинаний, которые вам понадобятся, и теперь можете назначить Инсиндио на свой комплект заклинаний. Для этого вам нужно поменять его местами. Ага. Жестяк, спойлери. Мы можем проспойлерить все заклинания, ребята. Хотим ли мы этого? Не будем спойлерить, наверное.